three opponents, three stars, three must-see matches. That's what I'm proposing in today's video because I believe out of the entire WWE roster, and look, it is so stacked, I think John Cena needs to face three guys. It may surprise you. You may go, well, duh. I don't know what your reaction is going to be, but I do know this. It may get some of you talking. And I think it's a very interesting discussion to have because John Cena, we are a little over 5 months into his retirement tour. We're almost reaching the halfway point. If you believe reports that John Cena is going to be having his retirement match December 17th in Boston, then you know the countdown is on. And when we talk about John Cena's retirement tour, we've seen him mix it up with guys. We've seen him mix it up a little bit CM Punk, a little bit with Cody Rhodes, a little bit with R-Truth. How about Randy Orton? And as we go on, we're going to see him mix it up with some familiar faces and some new faces. That's the trend of his retirement tour, and I think that's a good jumping off point for today's video. With no further ado, in the words of Kenny Omega, let's get into this list. At number 2, Damian Priest. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting name, isn't it? Now, I understand both guys on separate rosters, right? Cena's on Raw, Priest on SmackDown. Doesn't really matter now, so let's just toss that out the window. Damian Priest is a guy that in this current era fits very, very well with John Cena. Why? Well, Cena's a heel. Damian Priest, he's a baby base. Big guy versus, medium-sized guy. It works. It works. And Damian Priest, it seems like, is a guy that he's right there. He could be a really big, big star. And I understand that he had a great 2024. And I understand that he had a run as world champion that was very memorable. But it doesn't seem like he's like a true main eventer. Just seems like there's something missing with him. Like he's right there, you just need that little tweak, and boom, it puts him over the top. That's what Damian Priest needs. So, let's pair him with John Cena. If we're going to pair him with John Cena, well, heck, while we're at it, let's just have him go over John Cena. Cena, Priest, I don't know, it just works, right? Especially in this incarnation that we have, because John Cena is a heel, and he is in the need for some top baby faces. Think about it. The way that WWE has been booking him from WrestleMania, the Backlash, the Saturday Night Main Events, and he's advertised for a ton of upcoming PLEs over the summer. I understand Cena has what? 22, 23, depending on when you hear this video, appearances left with WWE. You're going to need some challengers. You're going to need some programs. And it's a guy that can get a rub from Cena. It elevates Priest. I think it works. As long as you can get around that whole brand thing that WWE will sometimes use and sometimes won't use, depending on what type of mood they're in, then I think it's no problem. I think it's no big deal. And Damian Priest is definitely a guy that John Cena needs to work with. Jacob Fatu. Oh yeah, that's a name you're aware of, a name that you're familiar with. Jacob Fatu. Now look, this dude has been an absolute savage since arriving in WWE. I mean, heck, he's our current United States champion. He has dominated folks. He is the closest that we have gotten to Umaga in, I don't know, decade, 2 decades, right? Jacob Fatu is going to be a main event player. Jacob Fatu is going to be a top star. Jacob Fatu is going to be a world heavyweight champion. He has more potential in his pinky that all of Solo Sikoa has. And a lot of people in WWE, a lot of fans thought Solo Sikoa was going to be the guy, and not so fast. Jacob Fatu versus John Cena is a very, very interesting match. It's an interesting match because of a few different reasons. Number one, it's a character development launching pad for Jacob Fatu. Getting in the ring with John Cena, big deal. Getting over John Cena, going over the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. 17-time world champion John Cena. That's a big deal. I think, regardless if John Cena is the heel or the babyface, and if Jacob Fatu is the babyface or the heel, the dynamics just work. It just works. I think it could be a very, very interesting match. And I honestly, I hope it's actually his retirement match. Think about it. Whoever is going to face John Cena in his retirement match, and it's likely going to be CM Punk. I think it needs to be a young guy to say, hey, I beat John Cena in his last match. I retired John Cena. Something that they can hang their hat on and consistently bring up. That would be interesting for Jacob Fatu. And that would be interesting for a lot of different guys, but Jacob Fatu especially. I mean, the guy is just special. He's unique. He has it all. He has the size. He has the presence. He has the promos. I mean, it's work. It's just outstanding. Every box you need to check, Jacob Fatu does. That's what makes him special. That is what makes him on this list. Just saying. At number one, you might have guessed this one, but it's LA Knight. Yeah. Here's why. These guys have history. These guys know each other very well. Take it back a few years ago. LA Knight was just trying to get himself featured on television. LA Knight was a guy that he was just begging to get on television. Whether it was a segment, whether it was a match, whether it was a backstage promo, whether it was a cameo. Anytime LA Knight got on TV in 2023, the crowd, it would pop. And he had been in a feud with Bray Wyatt. He lost that feud with Bray Wyatt. And then he just disappeared off television. But the fans got behind him because they saw him for what he was. He was a talent. He was a superstar. He was a guy. He had the it. He had the factor. He had it all. He's LA Knight. Yeah. But WWE didn't see that. And it was John Cena who helped get LA Knight in a situation in which he could be used. I mean, think about it. He teamed up with John Cena. He entered a feud with The Miz. And then he started to pick up momentum. He went into a feud with Roman Reigns. He started to get on the rise. The Megastar was all over the place, and the Megastar had arrived. And it was partially due to John Cena. And now that we fast forward, click that button, we are in 2025, and John Cena is the undisputed WWE champion. LA Knight is a former two-time United States champion. And LA Knight needs a little something. He needs a little bit of a boost because he's still over like Rover, yet he does not have the proper storylines. So why not hit the fast forward button? Let's get to it. Let's get to LA Knight. Let's get to John Cena. Cena's a heel. He needs a worthy challenger. LA Knight is a beloved fan favorite over babyface. Cena needs it. Knight needs it. The fans need it. I need it. Right? Like, that's my whole case in point with this situation. I think it works out. I think it's exactly what it needs to be. If you want some entertaining promos, well, LA Knight's John Cena lining them up, that's interesting. As long as John Cena, leaves that whole you people and the fans did it and yada, yada, yada. I'm over that. But a back and forth, a tick for tack, a shot for shot, LA Knight, Megastar, John Cena, 17-time GOAT. Sign me up, y'all. I'm all up for that storyline. I'm all up for that ride. All up for that journey. Book me a one-way ticket to that destination because it's something that I certainly want to see. It's a fun match. It's a fun program. It's just, I don't know. When I look at it on paper, I go, you know what? I like that idea. I like it a lot. And hopefully, WWE will agree with me.